Hello everyone, how's it going? Hopefully you have a nice Wednesday. Just gonna play some Bloodnet. Hopefully the sun levels are okay. It's a little bit tricky here with everything going. I have to run the game because the cutscene plays as soon as you run the game. Alright, so let's start. On a cold evening in Manhattan, you relax in your favorite bar, The Abyss. As you order another round, you notice a striking exotic woman staring at you from across the room. Still staring, she walks toward you and makes her offer. Let's see what this, see where this is going. How's everyone doing tonight, by the way?
Looking for me?
Maybe. I thought I could find someone like you in a place like this.
My lucky day. The name's Ransom Stark.
I know. I've heard of you. Looks like clients aren't exactly beating down your door, Stark. I'm here to make you an offer. Pays 50 grand. Interested?
For 50 grand? There isn't much I wouldn't do for 50 grand.
I'm not interested in your personal life, Stark.
50 grand.
What I want is some business taken care of. A man named Clayton McRae with the Trans-Tech Cyber Eye Bureau is making my life very difficult. My father and I have indulged in a few business practices that conflict with the company's policies and aren't going to sit well with the Judgment Committee. I want the records of them wiped off the disks. Or McRae convinced that I'm not worth investigating. Ever. I don't care how you do it. Just do it and you'll get paid. Agreed?
Are you part of the deal?
Just do what you're hired to do, Stark. You'll get your money. Then we'll talk.
Where do I find you?
Uptown at 666 West 125th Street. Penthouse. I'll be waiting.
When he says, okay. Because you're a professional, the job takes only a few days. You transfer the information to Van Helsing and take the subway to his penthouse to collect your payment. When the guy says 50 grand, there's not much I wouldn't do for 50 grand. I thought he was like, this is the opening to a porno. Wiped off the discs. Thanks, Jason, for the donation. Starting early, I guess.
I'm here for my 50 grand.
You work fast.
Not too fast. I get the job done. Now I'm here to collect.
Relax. You'll get what's coming to you.
That's what I'm counting on.
That sounds pretty
You've
ominous.
got a real attitude, Stark. Too bad we hadn't met under different circumstances. I'm not usually one to go for low-rent mercenary types.
Don't knock it till you've tried it. Besides, you're not exactly standard issue. What's your story anyway? You come out of nowhere with the most unusual, captivating looks I've ever seen on anyone. Then offer me a fortune for a job I could do in my sleep. I couldn't wait to get up here to see you again. You're like no woman I've ever met. I'm not sure I like what you're doing to me.
Don't knock it until you've tried it, Stark.
Don't knock it till you tried it.
Come here.
You read my mind.
Speaking of mind, what is this thing that's sticking out of the back of your head? You have a neural implant, Stark?
Yeah, a woman pulled me out of the gutter and saved my life with that thing.
Another woman, Stark? I'm almost jealous.
She was a friend. A good friend. I haven't even talked to Tackett in years. Heard she was somewhere in the Greenwich Village Warrens. I should look her up. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for her.
How true, but let's forget about her. One woman saved you, Stark, and now one's going to damn you. My way is a lot more fun. Talk to me, Stark. I want to know everything about you.
Sounds suspicious. Uh-oh. There's a vampire over there. This is bad.
That will be enough, Melissa. You can amuse yourself with him later. I am Abraham Van Helsing. You work for me now, Stark.
I'm not on your payroll anymore, Pop, so don't start throwing your weight around.
You do not yet see the seriousness of your position. You shall.
Nah, I think I'll be seeing the door, Daddy.
No, Stark. You will not leave this room until I have tasted of you.
What are you? Your eyes. So intense.
You have given me what I need. The address of Deirdre Taggett. My vampires and I have tracked dozens of former TransTech employees who might have known where Taggett was hiding herself. At last we found you. Your time as my minion has just begun. Come to me, Stark. Feel my mouth on your neck. For your services to me, I give you life eternal, undeath without end.
Okay, Dracula. Oh! Don't scratch it, man. Well, it makes it worse. I like the little skull in his eye, though. Reminds me of Max Payne, actually. Like, probably almost 10 years before Max Payne did this kind of style here. Untold hours after Van Helsing's attack, you awaken dazed and racked with pain in a surreal tomb-like chamber. This is a pretty long intro. Okay, so I awaken in a tomb. I'm guessing this is probably where the game starts. Am I right? Oh, no.
What have I become? What have you done to me?
What have I become?
You are one of us now, Stark. A vampire, a hunter of men. And because you are of my creation, you are under my command.
But why?
I can use a freelance with your talents in my cadre of Night Stalkers. When we have captured Taggett and taken from her the information that we need, I will be but one step from attaining power over Manhattan, cyberspace, and beyond. I shall control the Earth's computers. I shall have power without limit.
And I'm gonna help you.
You already have. Giving me Taggett is like handing over Incubus, the ultimate icebreaker, to me. Come, you have much to learn. You must be weak after what you've endured. Let us venture outside and select your dinner.
Sorry, Abe. After-death experiences always turn my stomach. I ain't hungry.
Oh! Sucker punched him. Your sudden blow stuns the Vampire Lord, allowing you to make a mad dash from the paint house to the street. Not pausing to catch your breath, you run to the subway, desperate to reach Taggett's laboratory before it's too late. Yeah, the whole cyberspace thing kind of came out of nowhere. I think they needed to kind of smooth over the world building a little bit before they drop all these story bombs.
What has happened? The situation is untenable, Stark. Power drain is immense. Perceptual filters and personality stabilizers processing at maximum capacity to neutralize unbelievably alien inputs. I repeat, what is happening? I think I'm dying, Implant. The old guy is a vampire. He tried to transform me into one. He expected to control me, but I'm still in charge, I think. I feel both awful and great. My whole body aches, but I feel strong enough to kick through a wall. Oh, God. Look at my flesh. My mouth aches. My teeth are sharper. I think I have fangs. Get a grip on yourself, Ransom. Current inputs are confusing enough. I need less babble from you and more analysis. I'm doing my best here. It's not every day somebody bites my neck open and sucks on my arteries.
I'll say.
Analysis? I've become a vampire, it seems. Except, for some reason, I'm able to resist Van Helsing's domination. Maybe you have something to do with that. Assuredly, Ransom. Van Helsing's attack almost fried me, and I've been working double time to counter the vampiric elements that Van Helsing introduced into your identity matrix. I have managed to slow the rate at which you're becoming a vampire, but, as I mentioned, the drain on me is considerable. I compute that at present outlays, I will cease to function in days, and you will irrevocably become a vampire. You're saying I'm not damned yet? There's still hope? My presence has helped you maintain a grip on your humanity. You are, for the most part, a vampire, but I think that state is still reversible. I haven't the slightest idea how you reverse your condition, but theoretically it's possible. You might try accessing the well where Deirdre keeps her text files. Perhaps she is involved with the vampires in some way. The well was at the address Hope. I assume it is still there unless she has changed it. You might also review the notes you keep in your handheld computer. You could use some help.
All right. Well, that was hell of an intro. So this is, if you haven't noticed already, this is, ooh, my sensitivity is really high. Okay, I guess I'll have to deal with that. This is Bloodnet. It is a vampire cyberpunk game. Probably the, as far as I know, the only proper vampire cyberpunk game, unless you can count like a campaign in Shadowrun or whatever. So, alright, so this is an RPG/adventure game. I'm playing it blind, so I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'll try to create a character here. Ow. That was loud. Okay. Your friend Tyrell has been exhibiting in the fashionable Brooklyn art district. You always found his work tiresome, until you saw the piece that changed your mind about persecution, the current subgenre of performance art. In it, the audience watches as an unsuspecting volunteer asks painful personal questions, then is stalked through a virtual maze and is subjected to a small oh god, this is really, really wordy. Okay. I think this is a questionnaire that'll generate my character. Okay, so I can consume bank cards that I stole. A volunteer is asked painful personal questions. Then is stalked through a virtual maze and subjected to small electrical shocks. Ooh. Tyrell decks volunteers into the net, doses them with hallucinogens, covers their arms with tattoos, immerses them in liquid water. Oh god. So basically I can steal. I can kind of, I guess, do weird manipulation, or I can hack. Let me do hacking. After programming a security system for a local pawn shop, the owner says he's short on cash and can only reimburse you in trade. You're angry, of course, but you can't have cash. You prefer to have the sinusoidal pulse gun you've had on your eye on, an upgrade to your decking unit allowing you to remain in the net longer, or a top-of-the-line decoder giving you a quick entry to the common security systems in the city. So basically hacking, a gun, or basically a pick locking, I guess. Yeah, pretty much every pixel is filled in this game for sure. I like this art though. I wish I had some high res of this art. I think a decoder would probably be nice. I'm still not getting used to that zap sound. Alright. The Ranters, a nihilistic cyber gang terrorizing Hell's Kitchen. With its amphetamine-powered, week-long, violence-filled block parties, are locked in a turf war with the Strident and Zugs, a neo-Quaker cyber gang. The Ranters hire you to off the Zugs. You infiltrate an Onyx Bank financial cluster in cyberspace and delete the systems from a large sum of money. Okay, so I can implicate them through hacking. Basically drug up and tear into them, or sneak in and reprogram, basically mess with their bikes to essentially kill them. Or project a clone to create a hologram of yourself that will lure the Zugs into a narrow alley. So I guess this would be kind of sneaky. Hacky. Druggy or sneaky. Okay. I'll try hacky. Neo-Quaker Cyber Gang. Exactly. Them Neo-Quakers, they're running oatmeal out here. Those bastards brought out 500,000 kilos of steel cut oats. They're just unstoppable. Alright, they say that there's no more justice, no real government, only the governing power of trans technicals, the mega corporation that owns New York City. Your only defense against the vast power owning you as well is to take on the security robo-drones and protect the trans technical Brooklyn headquarters and gain entrance. Okay, so basically hack their drones, hack their network, bypass their drones, or hack their network, or basically collect information through contacts, basically persuasion, I'm guessing. Bypassing drones kind of sounds fun. Let's do that. Cyberpunk future where oatmeal is so rare it becomes like a drug. Pretty much. After years of trying to pierce the barrier beyond transtechnical cyberspace and gaze into the great endlessness of the global network, you driven to the edge of madness by the infinite arrays of data. Okay. Go crazy with hacking and the Matrix, essentially. Are confident in the soundness of your data structure and your ability to surf the network and plunge ahead into the unknown. Or mark your position, exit the network, hit up the fences in Manhattan for the most sophisticated soul box you can obtain, and then launch yourself into the beyond. Okay, so I can either kind of be tactical and use outside information, or I can Okay, I don't know which one is the best, actually. That sounds confident, I guess. Oh, I should have picked the nuts one, actually. I don't know what that would have done. Okay, even though the city government is a joke compared to the power of the Trans-Technical Corporation, it's still an inconvenience to get locked up for stunning a plainclothes cop with a taser gun. You've got some big meetings with clients coming up. To get out, you pay off the guard, or befriend the guard, get him close, then slug him and take his security keycard to open the cell, or work on the relatively simple cell lock mechanism and slither away. I like bypassing locks and stuff. That sounds fun. Oh god, that's loud. Word reaches you that the Houston Matrix Powers, a small but committed cyberspace users group, possesses a DIL 2401 supercomputer with enormous memory, virtual effector and tender coprocessor, and conditionality chip. You ask around Houston until you learn the location of the Matrix Rovers headquarters, sneak into the Matrix Rovers meeting place and steal the DIL 2401, or sneak into their place, break it open, and inventory the components with an eye toward acquiring them, so you can assemble your own version of the machine, or cultivate a friendship with a member of the Matrix Rovers. Okay, so either use persuasion, hacking, or mechanics, I guess. Or sneaking. This one sounds the most reliable, like recreating it, I guess. No, this is just the character creation. I don't think this will be a text adventure. This is just character creation. While on the net, you jack into the Trans-Technical's notional labs. You discover chips that can be added to the Decker's consciousness, enhancing skills. You only have enough room in your decking unit to take one chip back with you. You choose language chip, so you'll be multilingual and able to work deals with virtually anyone in New York. Chip enhances your senses, increasing your observation and reflexes. Chip enhances your decking integrity and allowing you to stay in your net as long as you want without fear of consciousness breaking up. Chip with a function you're unsure of is labeled simply for level 1 clearance personnel only. Ooh, that seems kind of interesting. Kind of either going to go with decking or the clearance one. I kind of want to do some more decking, but the mystery one does sound kind of cool. I'll try mystery one. A wealthy cybernetic surgeon who specializes in cybersexual and cosmetic enhancements for the exclusive client has hired you to acquire a Lipo 220-100, a valuable, difficult to obtain surgical device. One of our competitors has the machine. You rig the rival surgeon's office security code while you're forced to wait in one of his examination rooms, then return at night to snag the machine, or persuade the disgruntled and underpaid nurse of the rival surgeon to give you the office's security code in exchange for money and the promise of her boss's humiliation, or ask the rival surgeon for the Lipo 220 promo holo video and figure out how to assemble one yourself using parts stolen from various hospitals. Wow, that sounds like an extremely long and tedious thing to do. So I think yeah, hacking and sneaking in there would probably be best. You thought I was 6'8" or something? Yeah, I'm pretty tall. Cybersexual vampire RPG. Pretty much. Alright. Hopefully this is getting close to the end of the questions. Alright. Slyke and you have been bitter rivals for years. You've often had to put him in his place. Tonight, in his arrogance, he took 5 times the normal dose of red lifters to build strength for a street fight. Now he's freaking out on you. So you administer what first aid you know, or carry him to Bellevue. Oh, Bellevue. Is this set in Seattle? That was New York City. Maybe there's a Bellevue in Seattle. I don't know. And strong arm the attending doctor to help him immediately. Get out of there fast. Your rivalry was well known. If word got out that you were involved, his OD would get pinned on you, and you would never be trusted again. Ooh. Oh, well, he's a bitter rival, so I don't think I would like risk put my neck out for. Yeah, I'm gonna be a sneaky badman. Yeah, it could be globetrotting. That's true. Avarice Savings Bank suspects, that's a pretty funny name, suspects a Syrian narcotics ring of employing deckers to launder money through accounts in the bank. Its bank. Oh. They hire you to stop it. You hook your body into an intravenous vitamin flow and deck into cyberspace intent on remaining in the net as long as it takes to discover evidence of the Syrian cyber presence. Wow, that's a pretty bold move. Deck into the bank's data cluster at regular intervals to cloak your presence within the cluster's file structure from which you can ambush the Syrians. Merge into the cluster a program of your own design that will attach a distinct signature to any denomination of money greater than $50 that is removed from the or added to an account. The signature will act as a tracer. That sounds really efficient. That sounds much more efficient than the other two. This one I'm basically going to like no-life it. This one I check in at intervals, which may or may not work. But making basically a tracer sounds a lot more intelligent, honestly. Yeah, the song is weird. It does kind of sound like two songs playing. Hackers are being busted all across the city as part of Transtechnical's cyber crackdown. You have been accused of countless crimes, so you immediately contact the press. Okay, so contact the press and start a media circus. Basically strong-arming them to release their information, pay off the judge, or hack into Transtech security through friends' computers and eliminate the evidence against you. So basically, persuasion, kind of like stealth or, subterfuge. Hacking, I'll do hacking. There, I think it's done. Alrighty. So I can choose a face. This guy looks exactly like Jerry O'Connell, by the way. Almost. Pretty much. I got a half purple face here. He's got a purple neck. He's got a half blue face. I keep on thinking these guys have blue face paint on one side. This guy looks almost like William Wallace from Highlander. But I know it's supposed to be like dramatic lighting. Jerry O'Connell. I think I might do the purple face guy. Yeah. Going all out Malkavian. Okay. So I got lots of hacking, decking, cyber cloaking. Actually quite a few stats. Okay. Stealth 76? Okay. Fast talk observation. I don't know what's good, but I should have more hacking, I think. Modify skills 4. So I can only modify a handful of skills, okay. Pickpocket's pretty low. In case I get into any fights. Innocence is a stat, how weird, huh. Jury rig, medicinal, lockpick. I can modify one more. He's renamed Ransom Stark. No, I think he's always Ransom Stark. He's a Stark. That was terrible. Yeah, it is interesting. I don't know if there's a morality track or anything like that. Okay, I have no idea if I'm doing well, but I'll try it. So I'm like a hacker, sneaker type guy. Oh, there's the menu. Let me save. Why is your face blue? I had... Answer, I had a stroke. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate the donation. Oh, God, I had a stroke typing in my name. Okay, Indigo 1. Game saved. Yeah, I clearly had a stroke on one side of the face. So these definitely seem like objects I can look at. Oh, what is that? I can just take these, I guess. Look at, maybe? That's just grabbing stuff. I could pick that up. I couldn't take this, though. Or I guess I could. What is this all about? Computer. Enter cyberspace. Okay. Party. Okay, interesting. So there's a lot going on here. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's all good. You're next, Stark. Okay, that's what it says. Why can't I pick this up? Okay, there, I picked it up. Grab this. Grab all this stuff. Items do definitely stand out from the rest of the background, don't they? Yeah, it is not a pretty icon, I gotta say. Okay. Can I leave this area? Day 1. Okay, it's a ticking clock too. Interesting. How does one leave? Combat. Where are my actual items here? Oh, what was that about? Okay, that looks at my inventory. I got a neat little jacket and stuff. Shotgun shells, Kevlar coveralls, inertia sensors. Okay, this is stuff I grabbed. 4 terabyte memory chip. Man, that must have seemed awesome back in 1993. Aggressively ugly. He's Tony Stark's grandson, pretty much. Neural implant plans. Okay, that's interesting. Can I actually use those? No. This interface is it's a little clunky, I gotta say. Dermal filament. Decking unit case. Radiation screen. Okay. Can I leave? That's the question. Can I leave? That's the big one. Okay, that's a shortcut to get to my inventory. Good to know. Yeah, it's an interesting choice, that's for sure. Can I enter cyberspace? All right, entering cyberspace. This is going to be awesome. I hope. Oh, that CG though. No, I've entered Star Fox. Oh, this is interesting. I don't know if I want to touch anything. Look at the diamond. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, it looked like Andros from Star Fox. Especially like Star Fox for the SNES. This is interesting. I'm not sure what I want to do here. I'm very confused actually. Oh, did something hit me? What is going on? I don't know what I'm doing. I want off the train. I'm gonna exit cyberspace. I'm convinced that this is the best game of all time. I'm doing this blind, so if I knew what I was doing, I'd probably be able to do a lot better. But I may need to look up a manual or something because I'm completely lost right now. Look at this video game. Oh, I can walk around here, can I? I kind of walked through something here, didn't I? I did. Oh, there's a bunch of trash and stuff. Sometimes I can walk through stuff, sometimes I can't. Am I permanently stuck now? Cortana with meth. That isn't too inaccurate. Yeah, I'm essentially thinking that I need to read the manual because I'm completely lost right now. Search. Ransom Stark, the most observant member in the party, searches the area and finds nothing. Okay. Examine. Can I examine? No. Helps to have a map. I actually really like this map. It's very, very moody. Maybe I can just leave through the map. How about that? Wall Street. Oh, I can just leave. Times Square. Let me go to Times Square. Yeah, let me go there. I'm out. Interesting. That's weird that I didn't actually need to leave the room. I just need to, like, go to a different location. Yes, my lord. Helps to have a map. How about I examine this man?
Why do you insist on ogling me like that? I feel like a piece of meat in a supermarket case.
Relax, I ain't looking. I'm here to hire mercs. Need the best on my side.
You're looking at him, fighting, decking, you name it, I'm the finest. Plus, I would add an element of style to your little endeavor. Looks like you could use it.
Yeah, well, style ain't gonna save me when I'm on the wrong end of a white noise blaster. What makes you so damn sure of yourself?
My skills speak for themselves. I'm even better than I look. That's why my fee for a job is
Pretty much.
$25,000. You always get what you pay for. You want the best? If not, don't waste my time.
No.
Then I suggest you leave. You really are an annoyance. Besides, you're standing in my light.
But does he know about any sailors, though? Yeah, you're right, my dry bread. This does seem like the most disturbing squeeze I ever made.
Looking for work, Cisco?
Not me, amigo mio. I'm retired. I still drink here, but that's it.
I've got a job you'd be perfect for.
Kind of rigging I used to do is for young guys. I'm washed up.
That's bull. I know about you. Know what you can do. When I first went freelance, the scroungers buzzed you and Hakeem all the time. You two are legends, man. You don't just quit on that.
Huh. Legends who don't know when to quit end up being dead legends. Hakeem is a businessman now.
Really
When he's
trying with
ready
his voice
for
acting.
me, I'll be his partner. We don't need the danger.
This could be a big score. Make you for life. Involves hitting the company. You were the best at that, and I bet you're still pretty damn good. I'll be decking pretty deep into the network. No telling what company tech you could get your hands on.
I'm not a mark, kid. Don't try and sell me. Talk to Max Sudi. He always made the decisions for both of us. If he goes for your deal, I'm in as well. These days, he hangs with a group called the Houston Matrix Rovers.
That's bull. How dare you insult my intelligence? That's bull. Yeah, I swear I know this guy. I've heard his voice acting. We'll have to look up after the stream to see where this guy, what other voices he's done, because I swear I've heard him before. This guy looks like a Star Trek character.
I might be looking to hire some hard guys. You look like you've got the muscle, but do you got the references, big guy?
There's so many
Until
different...
recently, I've traveled the Midwest, doing God's work in the grain belt.
You just say God's work?
The angel of the Lord comes to me at night, in visions and voices, and tells me of good and evil. Do you see my hands? These hands strangle God's enemies. These hands crush the throat of the Socialist Party candidate for mayor of Chicago. These hands broke the neck of the Bolshevik, leading a strike against the St. Louis corn syrup cartel. These hands hurled the president of an East Coast bank from the roof of the Sears Tower to his death below.
Those would be credentials, all right. Eloquently stated, too. What about vampires and trans-technicals? Would those be God's enemies, too?
The voices are unclear about the companies. God's authority over man is reflected in the company's great power and wealth.
The man's beard is
There
worth
may
hiring
be
alone.
a link between the corporate and the divine. It is confusing. But about the Night Walkers, there can be no doubt. They are spawn of Satan and must be crushed by these hands of God. For $4,500, I can join your struggle. Will you have me?
These hands of God for $4,500. Oh, it's so perfect. Oh my god, I don't think I have enough money though. Oh, I do have enough money. I've got $127,000 in my bank account. Damn. Okay, he's worth it. That's amazing. Hands of God for $4,500. It's a
Your
steal.
enemies are now my enemies, and they will die.
Max backs. He's actually got really good stats. Look, 96 melee. Really good at fighting. He's probably better at hacking than me too. Wow, okay. Yeah. He's not innocent. And but pretty much everything else is decent. Wow, okay. Best character in the game right here. I've got max backs. He's got my backs maxed. Alright, what about this guy? I could probably spend like all day just talking to these people. That's me. Okay. This guy's got some pretty pimpin' outfits here. How do I... Okay. I have to walk way up from the corner. So I gotta say the positioning and movement is a little bit awkward. But getting my head around it. A purple man.
Stark, how have you been? Been a while since I had to roll you out of here. A lot of the old crowd ask about you from time to time. Can't tell them what I don't know myself. You must be up to something big. You want the word on who's new?
Don't I always?
Well, Miranda, Armanda, And these five eagles have really made a name for themselves. First-rate fighters. Miranda's got that fearless look in her eye that I haven't seen in this place since you first came in here years ago, ready to take New York by storm. Lisa's an excellent shot. They're both doing well pulling hits for whoever can afford their fee. They seem worth it. Now, this Bonton Himashaka guy is a dopehead. It's said that he's a pretty good fighter and a good deck. But I wouldn't trust him. One of these days, somebody's gonna find him dead from choking on his own vomit. But until that day, he does some good work.
Seriously, this is like
Plus,
totally a Godfather gangster guy.
Guy's a good medicine man if you want to mix your own stuff. Now, Slash McLaughlin is nothing but a drunken bum. But you're
is
not
only
looking
$6.
for a husband, right? You're looking for mercs. Then he's your guy. I don't know how he does it, but I think the juice actually steadies him. He's a good marksman. Pulled a few decking jobs for big bucks, too. Go figure. It sure was good seeing you again, Stark. Don't be a stranger. And Stark, do me a favor, huh? Take your usual fights outside this time. I don't want any trouble in here.
Okay. Well, maybe I should go buy some guns. Okay. Well, I guess I could just take a map, I suppose. Oh god, one of these days I'm gonna find him in the closet. This pants down. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Very specific streets. Is there a place that I can go that has weapons? No, they're all streets. Wall Street. Trans Technicals. Okay, I'll just go to a random place. I don't know what's here, but this is back where I was, huh? Can I go there yet? Oh, St. Patrick's Cathedral. Okay, I can kind of see when I click into it. Hospital. Anti-personnel. Okay, I don't know anybody there. Flux Riders. Metropolitan Museum of Art. Munition Emporium. There we go. Oh, there you go. Speak of the devil. Back of the car in a back of an alley with a car. Let me save just in case things go sour. Hey, buddy.
I'm glad you're here to look at the goods, man. All top of the line weaponry. You looking to buy?
You looking to buy on top of the line weaponry? I heart my Uzi. That's pretty awesome. Okay, assault rifle, riot stopper, stun rifle. Probably just a standard assault rifle, unless actually. What does this guy have? Oh, he just has hands. He has this auto shotgun. Can you not equip the item he has on? Okay, I might have stripped it off of him here. Oh no, where's his jacket? Okay, his jacket goes here. Good. Cannot use. How do I equip it? I don't know where the slot is to equip things. Oh, that's the slot to equip things. Okay. Okay, how about a shotgun? Good. Probably get some shotgun shells, but maybe I could get an assault gun as well. Got two shotguns, huh? Okay, he's got clothes. Laser pistol. Okay. Can't give me any stats for these things. Memory chip. Put it in any of these slots. Not exactly. Okay.
I'm glad.
Assault rifle. Probably assault rifle, but can I get bullets for this thing? Max Backs negotiates the assault rifle to 4,000. Wow, so I literally pay as much for the assault rifle as I did for Max Backs. Okay. Sure. Okay, I am, oh, he's got other stuff too. Solid shotgun. Definitely want some shotgun shells. 43 bucks. Could do that. Jury rig tools. Generator stabilizer. Instapigment. Pulse emitter. God, there's so many different objects here. There's no description on any of these things. Data spider. Laser rifle. Ooh. Could be good. How much a laser rifle? Wow, laser rifle is almost nothing. Interesting. Might grab that then. Power cells. Oh, but power cells are expensive. Okay. Sure. My money's going a little fast, but I'll buy some more of these. Force field, missile effector. Another assault rifle or so. Power cells. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I hope it's a good choice. Let me upgrade from my laser pistol here. Laser pistol. Assault rifle. Shotgun. Laser rifle. Okay, well, hopefully that's what I need. I don't know. How about next? Let's see, what has he got? Maybe I should get the assault rifle, maybe. Shotgun shells. Where's the other assault rifle stuff? I don't know. May want to get a couple more clips then. Unless he has them all. He's got 2 magazines, 3 magazines. Okay. I guess it should be fine. Yeah, I wasn't crazy about the casting of Triss. I don't think that was good. Everyone else I was pretty happy with for the most part. All Alright, well, guess I'm going someplace else. This is a pretty dope map, though, I gotta say. Cloisters, huh? Penthouse. Doom pilots. Let's go to the cloisters. Let's see what we can do. Oh.
Vampire, Sir Henry. His ghost white skin, the gleam of evil in his eyes. Look, his lips part. The fangs. See them. Explain yourself, demon.
Vampires will make short work of you.
Your arrogance will be your death, serpent.
What is going on? Okay, well, I'm clearly gonna die here. Okay. Alright, well... Okay, let me... shoot him? With this guy. Okay, resume combat? I'm gonna die. I'm so gonna die. Yep. Okay, hit Max backs with the laser pistol in the right leg. Oh god, okay, so this is like taking itself pretty seriously. This is all, yeah. Alright. Ransom Stark's dead. Well, I lasted two enemy movements. So clearly I shouldn't go there yet. All right. Yeah, this is weird. It's like really pretty innovative for a 1993 game, but at the same time very that skyline though is pretty dope. Yeah, let's not go to the cloisters. Could go back to the penthouse, but honestly, there wasn't a whole lot there. I was killed by death. Oh.
Right into the lion's den, my sweet. Will you come, let me make a meal of you? Or will you make a game of it and play cat and mouse with me? Either way, the cat will surely get her dinner.
Why doesn't the cat go play in traffic?
Shh! Don't get too excited, my dear. Your hot blood will flow too quickly, and I don't want to lose a tasty drop.
Yeah, they definitely had a vision. I don't know if I quite understand this vision, but I appreciate they had a vision. Oh my god, I'm being attacked by 3 different Tommy Wiseaus. Just the way he's standing, kind of look like little Tommy Wiseaus. Quick combat. Uh-oh. Oh, he totally bit me. What's my guy doing?
Yeah!
Okay, well, clearly I'm not ready for combat yet. No, it's kind of cool. It's like a weird mix of like an old school tabletop game and cyberpunk and like a little bit of Vampire the Masquerade. Like it's got a lot of little weird, interesting little mixes here. I just don't fully understand how this works yet. Okay, maybe I can go somewhere not death. Hospital. Auntie personnel. We'll go there. Another person in the back alley, huh?
Looking for first-rate weapons today, mister?
Oh, another person who can sell stuff. White noise blaster, level 2 cloak, tin soldier soul box. Kevlar helmet, maybe helmets would help. The helmets. 4,000, huh? Taser gun. Yeah, the cyberspace thing was pretty weird. Okay, maybe I could get some helmets. That might help. I should probably start getting another party member, though. Just to kind of round out my team here. I can find team members in cyberspace. That's kind of cool. I have no idea how cyberspace works, but I'll try it out. So far, this game is not opening. It's not an open book. I was able to figure out most other games pretty quickly, but this one's got a little bit of a runway. Oh, that's a cyberspace port. Okay, that makes sense. All right, let's look at the map. Hospital. Tactics lab. This is where I'm supposed to go, I think. What a cafe. Hope it's not full of enemies. Can I cyberspace here? Perhaps? Yeah. You're cyberspacing it up now. Patch cord on your party's member skill to be effective when you deck. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm assuming the gem things are good. There's a dragon. Oh, red jewel. Come on, red jewel. Ah! Nope, bad thing. What about that? That's a person, right?
I'm the File Access Table System module for this quadrant. Call me Vamps. If you provide me with a destination address, I can transmit your matrix instantaneously. Please enter a code.
I have no idea.
That was not a valid code. For our transaction to proceed, you must supply a valid code. My name is Vamps. The File Access Table System is a complex navigational web. Entry of invalid codes comprises an unwarranted burden on the system. Please recheck entry.
Okay. Thanks, sir and or madam. Alright, I'll go into the guy. This guy usually works. Can I go into that? Oh, my foot is the collision object. Okay. That's just slightly complicated. This is another one, isn't it?
I'm the file access table system. That was not.
Okay. Yeah, it's just like rotating models for everything. It's kind of weird. How about that big gem thingy? Put that. Give it to me. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't think I have any codes to get anywhere. All right, let me get out of this place. I just saw a message, but I skipped it. Let me get the hell out of here. How about that? I don't even know how to get out. I got out last time somehow. This is like a fever dream. It's a neat trick. Yeah, spinning is a neat trick, isn't it? Alright, I'll touch this thing. Does it work? No. Alright, this is all fine and good, but let me get the hell out of here. How's that? Okay, exit cyberspace, there we go. Oh, alright. Well, that was a fever dream. Who's this guy?
Welcome to the Cafe Voltaire, my friend. Keep those weapons at your side. I encourage my customers to discuss armed revolution, but I don't want it beginning here, you see.
Can't say I've seen many bars like this one.
There is none like it, sir. None. It is people, mon ami, who grant life and personality to a cafe. And it is the people who talk here ceaselessly, who drink absinthe cocktails, write poetry, experiment with technology, seduce one another with unbridled passion and imagination, who give this place spark.
I've always been suspicious of wordy intellectuals. They think they can justify anything if they cover it over in enough bullshit.
Aha, you have panache, you have attitude. Have a chair, have a gin. There will be entertainment later. Ultraviolet will be performing instantaneous poetry fashioned on stage from words extracted from her subconscious by a neural implant of her own design. She runs the output through a graphics program that converts the literal meanings and emotional connotations of the words into holograms projected throughout the room. Not to be missed, mon ami.
Yeah, I think they just had like 3D models of random clocks and things. They just kind of threw it together. I don't really know, but I don't know if I can hire any of these people.
Oh yes, a fresh mind to connect with. Let's talk. Tell me what interests you. I'd like to learn all I can from you. There's always more to learn, more to talk about. Let's talk.
I'm not really up for that right now, thanks.
You're probably just not in tune to it. You need something to open your mind. A little pyrocetam would wake up your brain. If you want to specialize, I'm working on a combination of centrophenazine to enhance intelligence and vinpocetine to boost memory. Of course, there are days when a whiff of vasopressin is all you need for a full day of learning, but on my last deck, 20 milligrams of sulfur...
Along with a lot of medical waste.
I take it, mental...
No thanks.
Well...
I'm gonna skedaddle. So... maybe I'll go, we'll go here. Let's go there. Oh wait, this is where I'm supposed to go. Nothing, okay. Oh, I have something better, don't I? Decking unit. I've got a better decking unit. Where's all my other stuff? I have a 4 gigabyte chip or terabyte chip somewhere. Looker chip. I'm so confused. One of the 5 pieces of Charlie Flyer's mind broken up in the net. Okay. Okay. I do not understand the words coming out of the guy's mouth either, to be honest. I have better stuff though. How can I put how can I use the chip? Why can't I use the chip? No, I want to keep that. Okay. Well, replay contacts money. What are my contacts? Houston Matrix Rovers make a note to tell Penn Martinez to tighten up his security. He and the Cyberspace users group. Blah blah. See who equals wells in the net. All right. I guess it's like hints, maybe. Okay, I've got money. That is the weirdest keyboard in the world. Look at that. Up and down on the left, a bunch of random keys and an escape. I mean, obviously it's supposed to be an interface, but still, escape button right in the center. Yeah, seriously, that keyboard though. Okay. Well, the broken furniture and scattered tools and components are bitter indications of Deidre Tackett's fate. You wonder if it's appropriate for a vampire to pray as you mumble a few words of hope that Deidre still lives. You notice the computer with the cyberspace port still functions. Okay, so maybe this is where I need to go hacking. I tried that before, but I was not very successful. Maybe going to blind with this was not the best idea. Massive escape key, pretty much, yeah. Alright, time for hacking. Patch cord from party member skills to be effective, okay. Oh, that's something. Come here, thing.
You're Stark, aren't you? I've heard of you. Listen, take my advice. Steer clear of Zeus. You do not want to tangle with that guy. He's powerful. He has access to any information he wants. And I hear he's looking for you.
Yeah, well, if you don't mind, I'll wait to meet him before I start getting intimidated.
Well, you have reason to be, believe me. He's done damage in here that's unprecedented. It's more than just freaking with systems. He's actually into damaging angels in here, pulverizing their decking integrity. I mean, guys have found themselves broken up with the net just because Zeus didn't like their attitude. I'd stay out of his way if I were you. Don't say I didn't warn ya.
This voice acting, man, is something. I don't have one of those codes or anything, so. Yes, this reminds me of Lawnmower Man, doesn't it? This is like a meme central, man. It's crazy. Can't use these things. Wish I knew what was going on. And those are just the ones where I needed some sort of key. Stay away from Zeus. Okay. Here's the FATS terminal. Okay, but I need to... Okay. Clearly not prepared, so I need some sort of wire or something? I don't know if I have that. Yeah, he just kind of sounded like he was doing a robot, and then he kind of forgot. It's kind of funny. Now, how do I use this stuff? Oh, no, no! No! Decking unit. There we go. Ah, heck yeah. Okay, upgraded my RAM basically. All right. Go back into my inventory. Put that sucker back in there. God, this interface, man. All right. Stun stick. I don't have the wire I need, right? Neural implants plans. It's designed for the neural attack. It's groundbreaking neural plans. Okay, so I should look at that or something, right? Unbreakable plastic casing. I cannot use the plans. Okay, so can I equip this thing? Cyber garb. How does one equip this? Dermal filament. Okay, maybe I need to go and buy something. Inertia sensors. All right. Well. That's the custom-made bat suit, especially for your mama. Oh, that's terrible. I don't know if I did anything worth, but maybe I can... I think I saw some of that stuff when I was shopping at the lady behind in the alleyway. Where was that? No, not the Rovers. Yeah, anti-personnel.
Looking for first-rate.
At least you can skip the dialogue. Level 2 cloak. Tin soldier soul box. Patch cord. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, well that's something. Bio navigator. Killer coveralls. Circuitry lining. I don't know what any of this stuff does. Okay. I mean, the other guy might actually be better at hacking. The dragon you saw earlier? Oh, maybe. Oh, the dragon. Yeah. Okay. Let me just put this patch cord in. Can I use it? I cannot. Useful linking to get you more people. Okay. How does one do that? Stick a patch cable in here somewhere. No? I cannot use the patch cord. I guess an inventory. Okay, I think I just needed inventory. Okay. So let me just put one into Max Bax's inventory. I think I'm understanding the logic of this game very slowly. Okay, let's go back to the laboratory then. Seems to almost have like lag, but it's almost like it's been programmed into the game because this game is so old. I'm sure I could probably run it on a Fitbit at this rate. This is a lab, right? No, that wasn't a lab. That was the lab. Yeah. I better watch out for Zeus. He's powerful. Alright, hopefully I understand the logic of this and the circuit stuff will work now. Cyberspace. Are we linked? Didn't give me a warning. I think we're linked. So let's go try to find Zeus. I don't know if that's possible. Oh, dragon. Oh, dragon. Come here. No. No. I lost the dragon. Man. I doubt this would work, but...
I'm the file access... That was not a valid...
Nah, worth a shot. I don't see the dragon anymore. I lost him. This is really a fever dream. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Maybe if I exit and come back in. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to be finding the dragon or not. There he is. There he is.
Behold, I am Zeus, the great god, the lord of the Matrix. Those in the net bow before me, for I rule my cyberspace subjects with an iron hand.
Really? And just who chose you as exalted ruler?
Do not mock me. I know who you are, Ransom Star. I have tracked you. I know of your pathetic attempts to infiltrate trans-technicals, your feeble information pirating. You are no more than a bite in the vast realm of cyberspace. I have done great deeds in the net. My power is unsurpassed.
Then what do you want me for?
Your attitude offends me. You do not respect my authority. Others pay me the homage I earn. I've done more in the net than you'll ever dream of, Star. I found my way into niches of trans-tech you didn't even know existed. Slithered out of security's grasp countless times. Amassed a great fortune. I was shutting down the New York telephone system for kicks before you even knew what a decking unit was. You sickened me.
Then get out of my way.
I will, but only if you have the courage to settle this like men.
Settle what?
Silence! You must pay for your transgressions against me, the Great One. I thought nothing would ever give me more pleasure than the network, but I believe something will. Watching you die at my hands back in New York. I want to see your feeble form beaten to a pulp and hear you beg for mercy.
Looks like a mean guy.
You talk big, Stark. If you have any guts and any pride left, you'll appear at my home base at NYU. If you don't show, you'll be laughed out of the Matrix by every decker in the net. You win, you'll get all my decking equipment and information. But a fat chance of that happening. Enjoy the cyberspace trip, Stark. It will be your last.
Is this some university kid? Okay. Now I'm thoroughly confused. I'm gonna hop out of the Matrix there. Okay. So basically, he's an internet troll. He's an internet troll. That's actually kind of funny. I just wish I could actually figure out how to use this memory. You're next, Stark. Okay. All right. Well, what are my contacts? Matrix Rovers. Flux Riders. Okay. Flash Givens. Lash Givens, what a weird name. Yeah, I'm super confused by this game. Honestly, I didn't expect it to be quite so crazy. It's entertaining, but my god, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. People are turning up dead with their throats torn open. Okay. Seems bad. Timmy Goldfarb. Timmy Goldfarb. Okay. Alright, so not all these people are going to necessarily be friendly. Alright. Let's see what I can do here. Alright. Where should I go to next? I am kind of lost. I could try... Oh. I could try to meet Zeus in real life. That'd be kind of funny. But maybe I should save first, though. I'm probably not prepared for this. Meeting Zeus. Alright. Let me try to go finding Zeus. I'm going to die, I'm sure. But perhaps this is like only one of my few leads, so it's here. Dormitory. So some university kid. Yeah, okay.
Hi. Can I help you with something?
Sorry, I'm looking for someone by the name of Zeus.
You're looking at him. You gonna fight me, Stark?
You seem to have lost a certain intimidating quality.
Well, Stark, you're onto my secret. It's true. As Zeus, I'd heard about your work in the net. I saw what you were capable of, and I needed to ask your help. Since I didn't have any large sums of money to lure you here, I thought the next best thing would be a challenge. Primitive, yes, but it works on your type of guy. Of course, all I can offer you now in exchange for your help is the promise of information. Hot information on trans tech. Could you help out a fellow Decker?
Okay. Not what I expected, but okay.
Thank you, Stark. I need you to help me rescue a good friend of mine, Banks Verbatim. Banks was into something big in Trans-Tech system, something about the design of cyberspace itself. He wouldn't tell me exactly what it was, but I tried to crack his code to the well where he hid it. All I know for sure is that all the N's are L's. Well, Banks got reckless and they caught on to him. He was doing some sim pirating at Paragon Virtuals, easy stuff, when TT snagged him in a data cage. I used to go in there to grab a diversion from time to time. We all did. Their cyber address code is practically public knowledge, softball, and the entry code is ninja. I know you could use the information Banks was onto. All I want is Banks back. Please do what you can.
This is a huge dorm room. Like, what tons of wasted space. Like the bed's like 5 feet away from the wall. The shelf's like 5 feet away from the wall. There's like 10 or 20 feet away from the radiator to the wall. Like, this is just like a gigantic waste of space in this room. Finds nothing. The room is neat and orderly, hardly the sort of chamber you had imagined for the awesome Zeus. Yeah, this room is probably bigger than my house. I have a whole house. A little, okay, this is a shelf. I was like, that's a gigantic cable. Okay. Yeah, I mean... Alright. Well, at least the person didn't kill me.
Please, do what you can to help Banks. I know he'd do the same for another Decker in need.
It's a huge window. Look at the size of that window. Oh my god. That window could be like bunk beds. That's incredible. Wow. Look at the size of that computer. The computer is bigger than she is. All right. Scale of things is definitely an issue. I know. That window. We need to see all of the world at the same time. Yeah, it's like weird. It's weirdly shaped, weirdly scaled. Okay, I don't know what other contacts I have, but at least I can travel around freely. That's nice. Meeting Zeus. What is this, a room for ants? Or a room for giants? Well, I could go to the cemetery. That sounds like a good trick. Uh-oh, battle.
The undead, walk before us. Kill the hell-spawned bastard.
I'm not gonna live through this. Yeah. Nah. 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 That ain't working. Cathedral? Another battle, I bet. Might burn up because of the church? Probably not. Hopefully not.
You must be looking for the pastor.
May I see him?
Mother Mary's not in at the moment. I'm rather complicitous, the liturgical assistant. I'm afraid you'll have to see Mother Mary. I'm very busy right at the moment. You can find Mother Mary at the Great Lawn camps during the day. She conducts a mission there, among the poor, you know.
Guy's really cranking on that organ, isn't he? Alright, well, at least they don't shoot at me in the cathedral. That's nice. Strawberry fields? Is that literal strawberry fields? Oh? Imagine what? Well, they're making out. That's a pretty neat car you got there. It's just a person's story.
Here to rake in the bashing?
There's really going to be a fight here? Here, of all places?
Yeah. Stick gonna crush with Ox Chaos of the Rutting Pigs. Oxa Breaker. My cousin Stive saw him tumble with 3 jacks and a
Harley Quinn?
a few months ago. He broke 'em, man. Cleared the place. Nasty business.
And your buddy Stick's gonna fight this guy.
Stick no circle candy. He bash with anybody. My money ride on him.
All right, what are these people about? Zaz and Stella Stab.
Hey, you look like a tight ass. Chew a blossom. Loosen up.
What's to be loose about, sister?
Everything. This city's so intense. Don't you grind on the moon's reflection in a puddle of blood? You gotta love the colors swirling and swirling in the poison pink clouds. The heat of a July thermal inversion.
Yeah, it is the same voice.
I bet that's what it's like to be in a womb. This city can be so beautiful.
Well, I know what I like.
Hey, you got any vasopressin? I'd do anything to get my hands on
What are all these
some.
heads doing here?
Anything.
Like, pay for it, maybe? Pay $1,000 for it?
I got $1,000. I got it right here. Right here. You want to sell me some vasopressin for $1,000?
This... I don't have vasopressin, do I?
You don't even have any. Big
Okay, I didn't think so. What are all these little heads? Are these decapitated heads everywhere? There's actually like red on them. So there's just like a bunch of decapitated heads just randomly hanging about. Okay. Oh, this guy's like fighting, I guess. I could try fighting him, I suppose. Maybe Backsmax has like crazy melee. Maybe he'll be able to fight him.
Try me, try me, try me. Bring ox, bring ox, bring ox, bring him, yeah, yeah.
Knock 'em dead, champ.
Okay. That's the best one so far. Bring Ox? Who's Ox? And why does the music stop randomly?
You got nerves of steel stomping in here carrying weapons. If you're murking for the heat, you're gonna get stomped.
I'm not the heat, and spare me the badass routine. Do I really look like someone you want to tangle with?
Ha! You're damn lucky. I already got a fight lined up or I'd smash your ugly pasty face in for you. Wouldn't turn your back
voice
on
actors
this
like
while
halfway
you're leaving
through?
if I were you.
Hold it, big boy. I'm not here to rumble. Una Flight of the Flux Rider says you sometimes hire out as muscle. That true, or is Una just talking?
Yeah, some of us do a job here and there, if the price is right.
What kind of figure you talking?
Ain't always money. We're waiting on a guy right now. A rich guy named Van Helsing promising us a proprietary database from Rimbus drugs. We can synthesize a week's worth of partying with the information in that D-base. All we got to do in return is kill a guy for him. Van Helsing hasn't told us the target yet. We don't work till he delivers the database. Boy, I feel sorry for the bastard when we get hold of him. I'd kill my own father again for that D-base.
You've got a job then?
Looks that way. Less you can come up with that database sooner than Van Helsing. I don't give a damn who I get it from, long as I get it. Van Helsing's supposed to deliver it to us here 2 nights from now. If you can beat him here with it, I'll work for you. Otherwise, I off this guy for Van Helsing. Seems fair to me.
I'm so confused. Do I have any other leads? I can't go to Van Helsing. They just want to kill me there. That's the gun guy. Central Park. There's somebody at Central Park, right? Hopefully not somebody who wants to kill me. Oh, ton of hobos. Guess that's expected. A lot of voice acting.
Will you help me, please, mister?
What's wrong?
Nobody else in the shanties will help us. They say there's not enough food to go around. I need to get some food. I found these. Maybe you could buy them from me for, say, $35 so I could get a couple meals? They're electrodes. Could probably use them to build something, don't you think? What do you say?
I don't have any food, kid.
Just as mean as all the other shackers. Get away. I'll find something somewhere.
Okay. I guess it is Junktown. Oh, there's another place. What's over here? More hobos. Let's look at this mysterious hobo over here.
Hey, tough guy, why so fast? Slow down and see the merchandise. All first rate, top of the line electronics. Take a look yourself.
What are you, kid? About 12 years old? Beat it.
I ain't no kid. I'm a businessman. Take a look here. I bet you need one of these.
What is it?
It hooks up to your skin like this, see? The little writing says, Dremal Flyman.
Dermal filament. Where'd you get it?
I got connections. I know every dumpster all over this city.
Smells like it.
You want this thing or not? Only $200.
Oh no. I just realized. See that up there? I think those are a couple famous buildings, if I understand correctly. Oof. Let's see what these kids have. $200. Dermal film. I already have one of those.
Smart man. You got an eye for quality.
Like what?
This little pen I picked up at a real fancy part of town. I know a kid who works in a hotel kitchen. He lets me go through their trash. It's got a little picture of some kind of sword on it, see? $100, deal?
$100? Okay, sure. Lapel pin with a sword.
Hey, you're okay, mister.
I just bought a couple random things off of some random kid in a junkyard. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, exactly. What is that? Fierce sword insignia. A fierce sword insignia. Okay. Probably can't. Oh, I can put that on. Okay. So random what you can actually put on or not put on. I'm assuming coveralls are better. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here. This guy looks like he's he looks like he's in uniform in Star Trek, like the OG Star Trek. I have no idea. Yeah, well, I mean, this was 93, so this is well before any of that stuff. Nobody would have suspected that those buildings would be gone. How about the Museum of Art? Okay.
You don't exactly look like one of the crowd.
I'm here with a friend.
Must be some friend to get into this joint. Ever since they closed off the Met to the public, the place is full of these rich brats every night.
They seem harmless.
Yeah? Well, they supposedly closed off the place to protect the artifacts from us working-class vandals. And what happens? These rich guys trash the place. I gotta go. Gotta keep an eye on these clowns.
All right. That was a weird direction to move. What's this big anarchy symbol on there? And I'm behind something. There's something odd about this game. Just it seems like they didn't quite. They had a vision, but they didn't quite like fulfill their vision. I don't know. Like it's got a lot of stuff in it, a lot of voice acting, a lot of content and things like that are just not quite fleshed out enough. I guess go back to the abyss. Maybe I should hire somebody else. I haven't talked to everybody. What about this person?
I haven't heard from Hakim. Obviously, he wasn't up for your job. I told you, we retired.
Oh, I already talked to that person. This is the other person who thought I was hitting on him. Oh, this person.
Yeah, what do you want? Can't you see I'm right in the middle of something here? Man, you look worse than I feel.
Yeah, well, I got bigger things on my mind than looking pretty.
Obviously. The only time a man gets a look like that is when he's being hunted. Looks like you could use a hand. I may like a drink now and then to calm my nerves, but I'm a damn good shot. Got the senses of a hawk ever since I got my ocular and oral implants. You hiring? I'm cheap. Only 15 grand.
15 grand. That's 3 times as expensive as Mr. Fists. Sure.
You look like a decent enough guy. Don't really care what I'm getting into. For 15 grand, I'd even work for a damn vampire. Of course, I'll need the money up front.
Well,
Thanks.
I spent a lot of my money.
I don't know what I've got myself into here, but I don't much care. I've done just about everything in this business. But I'll tell you my policy. I work for a guy once. Only once. I don't like having my name attached to anyone in this town. Got it? Now, let's get out of here.
For this guy.
Hey there, Nimrod. How are they going?
The music here is grating and arrhythmic. The smoke pollutes my optic sensors.
Yeah, I'm having fun too. Listen. You working on anything?
I'm not currently contracted to anyone.
It's Mark Zuckerberg.
If I lacked discipline, I would be at what might be called loose ends.
Existential crisis, Nimrod? I didn't think you were the type. You've worked for the Purity Council, right?
The Genetic Purity Council has at times contracted me to kill certain individuals who do not meet specified demographic profiles. Yes.
That's what I thought. The rage gangs and cyberpunks are terrified of you. What would it cost me to, contract with you?
For the transfer of $14,000, my services can be contracted. Are you making me an offer to join you?
No, I can't
understand.
stand that.
I am quite expensive. My services...
I can't stand that anymore. Alright. Let me walk over here, I guess. Can I walk over here? Yeah. I didn't talk to everybody in this place, but looks like there's probably more people to hire. Talk to him about him, maybe?
Do I send you with the kusari?
What?
The medicine. The drugs, man. The drugs.
You got the wrong guy. I work for nobody.
Suminasen, your highness. Excuse me. I suppose people work for you. That it? What's your line of work? Looks like Red Lifters is your show by. I've seen that pasty look before in your business.
I'm no dealer, but it looks like one could make a fortune
Vivek?
off you.
I like a little red lifter on occasion. In fact, if you're looking for someone to work with you, my schedule just might open up if you were to send some lifters and $5 grand my way. Mind you, that's for one job and one job only. I don't work with a guy more than once. Too dangerous. Interested, Tomodachi?
No thanks.
Suit yourself. Might have done you some good to be...
Suit yourself.
What? Oh, that's amazing. Wait, can I talk to him again?
Back again, Tomodachi. My fee is still I've had it with you. You shouldn't even be in here dealing with the pros, man.
Tomodachi. Yeah, we could be pretty lame with that voice and that look. I don't know if I just want to hire random people. I mean, I have 3 people now, but I have more money. I just don't know what I should be investing in at this point. Slash McLaughlin. Ocular implant. Can you actually equip this stuff? Just have it in inventory. Maybe I should have sawed-off shotgun. I don't know which is necessarily better. Would be cool to have maybe Max and have a shotgun. I don't know anymore. Ransom Stark is kind of a neat name. Unfortunately, now I kind of always think of Game of Thrones. All right. Yeah. Was that guy supposed to be Japanese? I couldn't tell. What about this person?
Greg, my Matrix, what the hell happened to you? You look half dead.
That about sums it up, Lash. You can't believe what's coming down.
So what's got you? Somebody inject you with a designer virus? Nano machine? You look like you've lost half your blood, boy.
Wish it was a bioweapon. Those can be countered easy enough. This'll sound crazy, Lash. Those vampire rumors you've been hearing? They're true. I've seen them. I've become one of them, or nearly one of them. A vampire named Van Helsing. Yeah, like the guy in the Dracula legends. He lured me to his penthouse on a bogus job. He was looking for Tackett, and when he got what he wanted out of me, he did this to me. I couldn't stop him. He was too damn strong. He forced himself on me. My implant's the only thing keeping me even partially human. And it won't last forever. I don't reverse this soon, it'll be too late. I'll be a vampire forever.
Y'all are serious, aren't you? Y'all are a vampire? My God, look at you. What the hell do we do about this, Ransom?
I don't know. I've got to find a cure before it's too late, and I have to save Deirdre. Van Helsing's grabbed her. He's after Incubus. Turns out that's for real, too. I owe that woman my life, Lash. I have to rescue her and try to put an end to Van Helsing's evil.
Brother, you are
so
in
dramatic.
Serious shit up to your earlobes. Maybe I better come with you on this one?
Oh, for free? Sure.
Let's get down to it, brother.
Oh. Well, that's good. Good thing I talked to him then. What's he all about? Lash Givens. Oh, he's my friend, right. I remember reading about him. So he's got a laser rifle and a right stopper stun rifle. So why doesn't he put that up? Oh man. When I first read this, I read incel suits. Man. Yeah, it is a weird soundtrack, isn't it? Well, I've got a bigger party now, but I have no idea if I'm actually able to fight anything. Insult you, suit, lust and chastity. Oh, man. Hospital. I wonder if I can get blood there. I'll check it out.
Can't say I feel sorry for these people. They knew the risks when they glued on the electrodes.
Maybe I can go and bite somebody. I go bite her, maybe? I'm gonna bite you. No? Alright.
Are you in need of medical help?
Sure. Thanks.
Are you in need of medical help? Then I suggest you leave. I have patients waiting.
Wow. Really, not nice there. Just take the stuff. Nobody will miss it. State the nature of medical emergency. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. Ooh, is that blood?
What do you want? If you need to see a doctor, she's in the other room. This room's off limits.
Hey, all these guys in here look like they've got the same thing. Hooked up to the same machines. What ward is this?
What do I look like, a tour guide? I don't have time for this. Listen, I take care of these cyber crisps day in and day out. Burnouts. They're not even alive, if you ask me. Only reason they have breath in their bodies is because we pump it in. God knows where their minds are in the net. Unfortunately for these veggies, their families are rich enough to keep them alive in here. Some life. Poor saps that come in here to visit actually think these guys are gonna be up and around someday. So we pump them full of muscle atrophy preventatives, and we give them therapy. What's the point? All the king's men aren't gonna be able to put these unlucky fools' minds back together again.
Is that a Humpty Dumpty reference?
So they just lost decking integrity. That it?
Some just plain burned out. One too many decks, I guess. Couple of them are said to have wandered too close to Transtech. Fools. Nobody's gonna ever catch me messing with the corp. I like to breathe on my own, thank you very much. Now, this ain't no freak show. Why don't you hurry on out of here? I got work to do.
That's A+ Hippocratic Oath right there. I want their blood. How do I get their blood? I guess I just can't do it to random people, huh? I want blood. Whatever. Been to the cathedral. Don't know anybody there. Flux Riders? I'll see what they're up to, I guess.
You used to be a Flux Rider, Ransom? Guess we'll see if old loyalties hold.
Who's that person?
Look sharp, Riders. You're glomming on Ransom Stark, former rider on his old turf. I see the question in your faces. What's a Ransom Stark? Hung with my brother, the Shade. Man knew his machines in those days. Shade said you were lightning in a tight spot.
Still have some spark in me, I hope.
I know what you do got, and that's an over-the-edge 2 on your face. Hope that's not permanent.
It'll come off. I just wear it to impress women, Hondo. Look, I came here for a reason. When I was a rider, we helped our own and helped out former members. Are you new breed still loyal?
Still stands? What do you need?
I know some of you spread your wings in the net. I'm into something heavy, and I need to know what the buzz is these days about Cyberspace.
Yeah, some of us skate the ice, but not lately. Too many cheap shots and tripwires. Piercy Cat, she flatlined 2 weeks ago on a shimmy into a Vapor Mart cluster. Should have been a no-lob job for Piercy, but she's leaking spit right now. 2 weeks ago, Reba and I patch-decked to the Melville stack to add a tangent to the Queequeg substack, and we're almost freight-trained by an angular hypermorph. Too small to be any type of cluster I've ever seen, but it was too complex to have been mind-linked.
Belong to the company?
Who else? Except the company's got the shingles bueno-y bueno. Cages are prolifing like rats. Ice systems are taking heavy payment, and some have multi-redundancies. You asking my advice? I'd keep my brain in this plane.
Well, that was interesting. Small child. Is that a small person?
Not much a scrounger like me can do to help you. Got an extra data spider. Yours if you can use it. It's not much, I know. But what do I look like, a weapons merchant? You want some heavy stuff? See the Sid and Nancy's. The buzz is they just made a big score. Keep your cloaks up in the Matrix, Stark.
Got a data spider now, okay.
Aren't you Flavo Bob's younger brother? You're a dead ringer for him.
So, what's it to you?
Flavo and I used to hang as riders. That Jack could rig. When we were kids, we scrounged the blastron casing from a scrap heap and begged and stole enough chips to patch together a motherboard. Spent a lot of hours hacking on that thing. What's Flavo do these days?
Sold out. Worm analyzes data for trans-technicals. Listen, you're a former rider. You look like you're still street. I can do something for you. I got an Azrael. You need it? I trade it for a 16 TB memory chip. I do the dragon so the Azrael don't turn me, but I always need the storage. Interested?
I don't have a 16 terabyte storage.
Hey Stark, why are you scragging with another rider? I'm trying to help you and you trying to take me. You don't have a 16 TB chip.
It's true. To be fair, 16 terabytes in 1993 was a ton of space. Like, not even all computers have a terabyte even. Some laptops only have like 256 gigs, so like a 16 terabyte, even in a desktop, 16 terabytes is pretty big. And this is like 2020, so they were pretty ahead of their time. They were thinking pretty big. You got to give them cred. Why am I walking on the wall? What is this game? They forgot to add collision. This is a fever dream. Yeah, and I think he had 80 gigs. I think he had 80 gigs in Johnny Mnemonic, which was 2 years from later after than this. So this game definitely gets the space momentum a lot better than Mnemonic did.
Got that chip this time? I'm still willing to trade.
I still don't have a bro.
You the man, Stark.
Just said no. You're the man.
Stark, you told me at the club that you'd be seeing me soon, but I thought you were lying. Yikes, you do look different. Wearing a facial now, or were you then? Don't answer. None of my business. You here scoping for Cyberspace, Whispers?
I'm out of touch with the underground. I'd appreciate an update.
Name it and it's coming up on the boards and in the wells. Lots of rumors tapped out. A few have rhythmed. Some say the Star Chamber is debating a reboot of the entire New York network. Shut it down and restart with a whole new set of Plurads, Miltons, and Icebreakers to flush a supervirus. Others are texting about resident bugs in the core architecture, bugs planted by some of the original programmers to bring the system down if it got out of hand. I doubt that one. If it were true, what took them so long? Of course, there are more incubus rumors. The total paranoids claim the Matrix is going sentient, that it's spawning a consciousness deep within its AI routines. This happens every few years. The underground gets itself wired up tight and waits for the big thing, and then nothing happens, and everyone goes back to their breathers and desktops. Rumors are just vapor. You need something solid, try the Black Agates, a nasty rage gang that sometimes hires out its muscle.
Okay, then. I know some of these words. Well, I'm in a little bit of a dead end right now. Got a party. Make a note to tell Juan Martinez to tighten up his security. Well, some of that. Okay. We're gonna do cyberspace here, maybe? No. Okay. Oh, Slash has got the best search now. Interesting. Van Helsing's penthouse, Sid and Nancy's. I heard somebody talk about that.
These guys are so messed up, we could take them for all they're worth, and they wouldn't even notice.
Alright, well, what's my status? What's my bloodlust like? Ooh, bloodlust is 60%. Maybe I should eat somebody. I don't know if I can. Probably would have to... Oops.
You look like bloody hell. Strung out? You can't walk the streets like that, man. Hey, look at me. I know you. We met a couple of months ago at the Freak Show Club. Remember? We partied.
Was you standing in front of the fireplace and put the gem in your mouth?
We were gonna meet and have a little private party of our own. What happened?
Well, I haven't exactly been myself lately.
Yeah, well, it's probably this lousy city. It's bad enough with the crowds and the crime and the pollution that gags you. But now people are talking about vampires, man. It's enough to really bring you down. Hey, you're right. You don't look like yourself. You want a little help? I got something that can at least make you look better.
Okay.
Here you go. It's Instapigment. I buy all kinds of crazy colors for fun, because I never did go for tattoos. This one's a good shade
King's
for
West,
you.
okay.
Looks better than that pasty blue stuff you got on now. Go ahead. I can see you want to get out of here. I'm sure you won't be calling me. What's one more promise broken, right? And what about your other promise, Stark? What about the farewell drugs?
Okay, go away from me, lady. I don't know what you want. Alright. I don't know. What? I don't know if it's just the... this is the GOG version. I'm wondering if this is like just a weird port of this game, or if I'm just... What? I don't understand. Area model just changed? I don't know. Sid. Oh, Sid and Nancy. There you go.
Hey, who is this guy? Get out of my face, man.
I guess they're not interested. What about Nancy?
What? What is it? What is your problem, man?
Hey, back off. I'm only passing through.
Yeah? Well, I don't like the look on your face. You look all pompous and full of yourself, like Sid here when he first came to us. He looked like Mr. Junior Trans Tech Executive. Pitiful, really. But he loosened up. You should do the same thing, man. Lighten up. Life ain't that serious.
It's weird. There's like a dark-haired and a blonde, but none of their profiles match. It's strange. Alright, what are these people? What? Those are also Sid and Nancy?
You look like the type. Yes, definitely the type. Licensed by the company, eh? Hired killer by the looks of you. Bet you have weapons strapped all over your body.
Maybe, but I don't need any weapons to knock a nosy runt like you on his butt.
If you're looking for a row, mate, these Sid and Nancys will slam you. But we're not glomming for fists and boots, you know.
I know some Sid and Nancys who play with the big toys, and sometimes share them with others. This true?
Not saying it don't happen. Gotta pay the bills, you know. Beats working for the wallets. I'm Sid. I'm the face for this bunch, you know. Screening you out. You got serious questions, you should talk to Nancy.
But they're all Sid and Nancy. I'm so confused.
Your buddy Sid told me to talk with a Nancy about hardware. Don't scam me. I've bought from members of your gang before.
Not scamming, bloke. Couple of weeks ago, a rage gang hit an external security van and made off with heavy firepower. Some Sids and some Nancys tagged along, grabbed things on the edges, got some real stuff. Hard to get and hard to fence.
Stuff too hot?
Stuff sizzles. Company's looking hard. Stuff's unusual too, which is bad news for us. Gangers and punks just want laser pistols and shotguns, turning their backs to anything smarter.
So what do you have?
Got a doppelganger. Recent company issue. Makes dupes of yourself during a row. Lets you get right in the enemy's face, and boom, you dust him. Weapons bitchin'. But people don't want to pay for something unless it can make bricks fly. You're a professional. I can see that.
Don't scare me.
You can glom onto this unit's uses.
Cut the sales pitch. What's it costing me?
Don't come cheap. Cost you $4,000.
Damn right that's not cheap. Thought you were having trouble moving this thing.
You're a pro. You know what this is worth. Give you a choice. You can give me the $4,000 or make a trade. A laser rifle, laser pistol, and a dermal filament. I can always deal those. Interested in one of those options?
I have no idea what she wants or what she's giving me.
I thought you were a big player. Professional. You decide you want to be serious? Come looking for me.
I don't know what's going on here. I'm like pretty lost. I don't know if I'm gonna start a fight. I probably can't though. Quick. I can't really like start fights or anything. Huh? Is that an overturned car? Yeah, it does look like a car that's overturned. Car that is overturned. Yeah, it reminds me of something. I don't know what. Okay, they're ready to kill me. Cyber Surgery Group, Doom Pilots. What are these guys? This guy's dabbing.
Stark, good to see you again. We were just talking about you yesterday. Listen, you'd be wise to stay low. Word on the street is that you got someone big after you. Damn shame about what happened to you. I'd talk to Sis Config if I were you. She may be able to help you out.
And none of these environments work. It's pretty simple. Just draw collision lines. I know how to do that, and I'm terrible at making games.
Now you I know. Remember? We cracked the Citibank virtual commodities portfolio and downloaded the entire D-base into a Bank of Beirut cluster.
Oh, not out loud, man.
Afterwards, we spent 3 days celebrating at the Club Med Orbital.
Yeah, I remember. Hope you're not here trying to relive old glories.
I wish. Its present nightmares keep me moving these days. Handling some dangerous scenarios. May involve the company.
May? Company's not usually very subtle about its presence.
No, but some of its individuals are. Problem is, you can't always tell how deep Transtech has their hooks into somebody.
Find out. You got a deck. Use it. Transtech External Security maintains a cluster loaded with records on half the people in the city. Doom pilots are out of the business. But there are other decks for sale, if you want to melt security's ice. The address for their cluster is TT Heat.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
One for pleasant memories. Don't be reckless. Nets thick with cages, and security isn't just clipping wings. Streets buzzing about summary executions, about the company leaving angels to rot in cages.
Any pilots dealing cloaks?
Never warm enough to be stripping cloaks. Transtech headquarters is still the best place for latest hardware, but you either need a mole inside or an army to invade the place.
Big building.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Easy to get lost in. Others have done it.
Yeah, and a lot more others have gotten shot apart in there. Must be some action for you to be considering a run on the headquarters.
Okay, well, this looks like Michael Moore.
Remember me,
It's like
Stein?
nothing like that.
Should I?
Ransom Stark. I hired you and a few other Doom pilots a couple of years ago to help me crack a DuPont stack. You were good. Let us out of Transtech C-Space. Hell, I still don't have a clue how to do that.
Yeah, I remember you. We carried your butt on that one. We don't contract anymore, so if you're talent hunting, try the Flux Riders. Those little losers still whore themselves.
You want me to believe the Doom pilots don't slip the net anymore?
Didn't say that, did I? Said we don't hire out. Hypocritical? We ran about information freedom and total access. Then we handed over to the big wallets. Now we're living what we talk. Even negotiating with the Kafka conspiracy about joint action.
My loss then, Stive. You're the best.
Freedom fighter now, Stark.
Okay, well, they're dropping me like loads of backstory and stuff. I just don't know where to actually go. Let's see, my contacts have me anything. Okay, the Matrix Rovers, I visited them. Flux Raiders, I think I visited them as well. Okay, okay, I got him, Lash Givens. Maybe stuck going there for I keep running into Monique. Ex-lovers and dark bars don't mix. Wish I could be sure how she feels about what happened between us. Okay. Oh, right. People are dying in Central Park. Oh yeah, maybe I should go back to Central Park. They said it was supposed to be some action there. I mean, I have a party now, so maybe I could actually take on take on a fight or two. We'll see. Yeah, there's some pretty good technobabble, but yeah, it is very like just stick wires in a bunch of things. People think it's cyberpunk. Yeah, definitely some interesting writing, I gotta say. I went to the dorm. I already forgot who Zeus was sending me after. Flux Riders. Central Park. I'll check out Central Park again. I just saw a bunch of like hobos and stuff, but apparently people are dying.
My daddy lived in camps like these outside Atlanta. Being here brings back some awful memories.
You look like someone with weapons and money. What business do you have on the Great Lawn?
I'm looking for former TransTech employees willing to earn some money and forming on the company.
Hard not to find a TransTech discount on the Great Lawn. Not that any of them would spill to an external security contractor. Get lost, Ace, before someone takes a shot at you.
I don't work for TransTechnicals. Worked for them once, but all I got for it was a life's worth of trouble.
That's a familiar story. I'm Kimber West. I'm sort of the mayor of the shantytown, running things with the help of my friends. One way or another, we've all had a falling out with the company. I was a project supervisor. Had 50 people working under me designing power systems. Along comes the Prometheus chip, and management axes our whole division. I protested the dismissal and was blackballed from ever working for one of the subsidiaries.
It's been a long time since I've been through here. It's even more squalid than I remember.
No kidding, Ace. Some of us are working to change that. We've set up a Great Lawn Restoration Board to bring some civic necessities to the camps. Things like reliable electricity, maybe access to public networks. These folks are my friends. Jason was a brilliant programmer for the company until they deleted him. You have to watch him, though. He's pretty intense and rant-prone. Sanders is loyal, but his eyes limit his usefulness. Carla is an excellent scrounger, but she's made it clear she'll only follow me so far.
Looks like you'd need a miracle to get this place together.
What we need is a data angel and maybe some firepower to back it up.
I might be able to help you with that. For a price.
Should be obvious that we lack the funds to contract or freelance. Still, we can be of use to you if you really do have a grudge against TransTech. Interested?
Could be.
What we most need is a supply of fiber optic cable. With that, we could illegally jack into a junction box that Jason discovered about a mile from here. That would give us access not only to Intergrid, but to cyberspace itself. Bring us the cable, and we'll grant you access to our jack, a safe place to deck for whenever you need it. Also, as former TransTech employees, we can trade a few corporate secrets in exchange for the cable. Not cash, but potentially the next best thing.
Where am I supposed to get fiber optics? They're restricted tech.
The Brooklyn headquarters contains spools of the stuff. I know for a fact that a storeroom adjacent to Dr. Framp's nanotechnology lab contains some of it. Return with it, and we can talk. TransTech has the most sophisticated surveillance system ever devised. You'll be detected almost every time you enter the building, unless you take special precautions. I know an angel named Leonora Major who can imprint your data profile into the security system so that it will recognize you as a TransTech employee. All you have to worry about then is being personally cited by one of the many security teams roaming the headquarters. You can find Leonora at the Cafe Voltaire at 206 Spring Street.
So I can get something that would identify me as a TransTech employee at the Cafe Voltaire. Oh boy. I don't see any murders though. That was the whole point of coming down here, is that there's murders.
Wipe that disdainful look from your face, young man. We're poor, but we have our dignity.
Dignity? Is that what you call this? Pardon me, I thought it was mud and squalor.
Anyone strong enough to live in poverty in this city has earned a degree of dignity. Since script and coins became scarce, the poor can't even beg for money. It's pretty difficult to drop a virtual dollar into a beggar's cup.
I wouldn't know.
Hunting for vampires, are you?
What makes you ask that?
You're freelance. I can tell that at a glance. Don't deny it. You aren't the first to hunt here for supernatural bounty. I don't believe in vampires, but something deadly haunts our nights.
All right, then. I mean, I guess my only lead right now is... What? What just happened? What? Oh, is that my bloodlust? That's so weird. Can I bite anybody? Very distracting. Can't seem to bite anybody. Okay. I don't know where I'm supposed to go for blood because I can't seem to bite anybody. I guess I have to do it in a fight. Oh boy. Madame Mescal. Maybe that's the person I'm supposed to see as well. Oh, another person with equipment.
In the market for a little medicine today, my boy?
Yeah. Just very, very abrupt sound. Body compound G. Oh, she's got drugs. Oh. That's something I could probably get. Clearance badge. Bunch of other drugs and stuff. Mirror shades. That's probably a reference to the cyberpunk novel. Sure. Hose. Bish asked her why she broke up the Beatles. So I could buy that, but I'm also on my way to the cafe, so maybe I'll check out the cafe first. Yeah, it's so abrupt and scary. Man, some of these sound effects are so abrupt. No. 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 Not the hospital. Voltaire, there we go. Oh my god, make it stop. Alright.
How you holding up, buddy? You're starting to look less and less human.
Maybe I can use some of that Instapigment. For one day. Nope. Alright. Maybe she has it? She has it, maybe?
Would you like to hear my latest poem? Please? I love to share my work. The silicone cracks in my eyes as I awake to another wholesome trans-technicals breakfast. This time the toast is too crisp. A friend's burnt mind has crumbled to dust. His feeble form rots at the deck. His mind just plankton in the cyber sea awash with the sediment of 1,000 other dissolved integrities. I rom the sea for a mere germ of the freedom to know. But do I rock the boat? Mine spills over with the juice of revolutionary idea. Every drop licked up by the data police and promptly disposed of while a record is made of my transgressions. I atone for my sins at the great megacorp altar. It hears all and forgives all and demands only my soul as penance.
It seems like it, right?
Sterling, Gibson, they washed us only in the water of electric knowledge. But one has come who surrounds us with a sea. Water. Water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. It is the new God everywhere. A nano-deity that pervades the network of our souls. A vengeful God indeed.
Okay, well, she wasn't the one that was going to give me that. Maybe she is.
What do you want?
Name's Ransom Stark. Woman in Central Park by the name of Kimba told me you could help me out with my trans tech troubles.
Yeah, Kimba told me to expect you. So you check out. That's great. But I don't do this kind of work for nothing. It's gonna cost you $25,000. As you know, once it's done, trans tech won't be onto you as much when you're exploring the Brooklyn office. So it's well worth it. And I'm not in the mood to hear any complaints. You prepared to pay now?
Either that or I could buy a badge. I'm wondering if this is better.
Now, you want in the megacorp? You gotta be the megacorp. I'm going to enter your essence into trans-technical security system. You'll always be recognized as upper-level clearance when you enter. It'll cut down substantially on being busted. You just bought yourself a first-class ticket to the inside, Stark. I have no idea what you plan on doing once you're in there, and I don't want to know. Got it?
And that was a lot of money.
Yeah, I got it. I sort of feel like I've sold out. Went to the other side.
Not if you make sure to use what you find in there to screw those fascist bastards. The only way to beat them is to join them. Now, you must have at least a samurai soul box to have the essence imprinted into your matrix. I'll meet you in the net. My well location code is Major. Hustle.
Major.
See you in the net, Stark.
Major, okay. Well, now that I'm like dying from stuff, said her code was Major, so maybe if I talk to one of those weird little robot things, it'll work now. Yeah, you gotta make a cyber hat in this game. It's the only way. Maybe I can actually do something in the cyber space. Oh, dragon.
Whoa, back off, man. Listen, I don't want to mess with a virus. Let's just go our separate ways. No harm done, okay?
So you know what I am, smart guy. But do you know who I am? Any guesses?
Seeing as your cyber ego is about as big as TransTech's hacker hit list, you gotta be the king himself.
That I am. Hell, this lives in the net. And he's done so much damage he can't remember it all. Of course, never wreaking havoc on the common decking man. I'm just a man on a mission for information freedom, baby.
He sounds like an Elvis impersonator.
What's with the modesty? You single-handedly shut down the Manhattan Utilities Commission billing system for a full month. You were the one who added the Christmas bonus to all non-exec trans-tech employees' accounts when management went cheap in '92. How'd you manage to stay out of trans-tech's snare?
This is a different person, it's not Zeus.
Well, they can't catch me, man. I'm a king. Ain't nothing can stop me.
So why did you do it? I can understand why you'd want to stick it to the company, but why would you choose to stay in the net forever like that?
It wasn't a choice, man. My greatness was thrust upon me, you might say. My original plan was to create the definitive map of cyberspace. It'd never been done by anyone outside of TransTech, and I wanted absolute knowledge of the net. I designed a mapping program, decked in, and merged with the program. Too bad I went in before I debugged the code, so now I know where everything is in here, but I can't get the hell out.
Yeah, it's the same model, but it's not Zeus.
Or is it hooked up somewhere?
Nah, it's long dead. I was working alone. When I first arrived, I decided as long as I was in here, I'd raise a little hell. Now I've done everything I can. With real style, I might add. And I want to get back. I've heard of your work, man. You're hot to get into TransTech. I've seen so many TransTech pigs access your file. It's like your holophone number's been written on a John wall. I could help you out. If you could get me out into the real world again. Interested?
Sure.
Great. You download me into your decking unit, put me in a data spotter, and attach me to a cyborg body. I could take over its feeble artificial intelligence and get myself a hulking form to walk around in. How about downloading me now, cowboy?
You just got yourself one badass fighter who knows cyberspace like the back of his hand. Let's go.
I'm so confused.
I'm the file access table system module for this quadrant. Call me Fax. If you provide me with a destination address, I can transmit your matrix instantaneously. Please enter a code.
Major? Okay, cool. Finally did something. Security eyes. Your decking unit must contain at least a samurai sword. Oh. Oh. All that for nothing. Where do you get all that stuff? Maybe at the cyber pub or whatever it was. God, I'm gonna die here. Alright. I don't know who I was supposed to drink from. Cyberpub. There was a place up here. Maybe I can get a samurai level thing. No. Where was it? Cyber surgery. There you go. Observing physiological imbalances. Your body craves blood. Distressingly, you must consume human blood or die. Estimate 6 hours until expiration. Oof. Big oof.
You here to get a cybergenetic limb attached? Cut rates.
Maybe? No. Well, that was a waste. Maybe I need to bite somebody then. What was probably the weakest fight that we saw? No, the cloisters were strong. Hospital. Lab. Cemetery. I think that had some baddies in there. No idea if I can actually beat them though.
Yes, stranger? Come to lend a hand? There's lots of work to be done.
Any reason why you're digging up graves and chopping up those bodies?
Where have you been? We find a lot of vampires among the new dead in this cemetery.
Oh, my stuff makes it so they don't attack me.
Breed more vampires that way. Don't you see? A vampire can't perform its evil unless its body is intact. And you can bet none of these are gonna walk the streets of New York tonight. Here, take this garlic. At least you can protect yourself. And spread the word. The vampire plague is upon us. It's every citizen for himself.
I have garlic now, even though I'm a vampire. That's effective. Oh no! No! I bit Max. Oh crap. Oh no. Literally, I bit one guy and then the other guy left. That sucks.
Yeah? What do you want? There's a lot of work to do here.
Who's getting
Yeah?
And what you...
Hey,
Looks like my party's over then. Oof. Yeah. Had to be Max. Max was good. So if you don't handle it, he bites when you're humans and they die. And I lost the other guy too. So I basically spent all that money to not do anything. Crap. I lost a lot of progress actually, so I'm going to go back and probably get some blood. So this game doesn't really hint anything to you on a silver platter. I can notice that. Bloodlust 60. Do I still have everybody that I bought before? Okay. Well, I have the 4 now. Oh. So if I were to... I got that reference. Yeah, basically it is kind of Death Becomes Her, isn't it? Just spray paint and you know, reattach limbs and you're good. Maybe this is before I use the spray. Maybe I can attack these guys. I'll try it, I suppose. Just want to finish, like, win some combat. That'd be nice. I don't know if I've used the spray yet.
The undead! Walk
Nope.
before us!
Alright, let's try an actual combat. Fight! This could be pretty grueling if I had to order around everybody like this. We're outnumbered. Fight him! God. What a freaking text dump of combat. Okay. Okay, I wasn't able to fight. Nope. Can't actually. Nope, somebody dead. Can I stop this? Alright, maybe I'll tune him to, I wanted to bite somebody, but that's free combat. Kill the colorful blows. It's gonna die though. He's gonna die. Yep. Almost got them all though. Burt Rant is dead. Poor Burt Rant. Zap, bang, zip, bow. That's a pretty awesome artwork though. So I don't know how you get blood, but that seems to be like the big problem because it's basically just a ticking time bomb. Well, that was an interesting crash course. I'm sure I'll be able to actually learn how to play this game at some point, but yeah, I'd probably read the manual and figure out what you're supposed to do with that. I mean, I wish I could just randomly bite people and feed off of them, but it didn't seem to be an option, at least the way I tried to do it. But maybe there's another way. Maybe I can buy like blood bags or, you know, plasma bags or whatever. I thought that the hospital might have something like that, but you need all your party members before venturing forth. You get blood from Max. Well, I got blood from Max from eating him, and I scared the other person away. But yeah, there was a hospital, but I wasn't able to get blood from anybody from what I saw. I mean, I could try again, I suppose, but it didn't seem like it was gonna happen. And a lot of hours pass every time you travel, so I just kept on traveling back and forth and just using up all my time. So that seems to be a thing. Anyway, yeah, Charlotte, I was actually I was trying to do that. I did about 4 rounds in that combat of me just trying to bite that person, but they kept on resisting. So either I'm really terrible at that, or you're supposed to whittle them down before biting them. I don't know, but however it works, I wasn't able to do it. But yeah, I was trying to bite the person right next to me, and if I had successfully bit them, that probably would have, the fight might have actually gone better, because I spent basically 3 or 4 rounds not fighting and just trying to bite somebody and failing. So it's not a time limit. I think I actually just have to really get blood, but the combat is pretty tough, and yeah, I wasn't able to bite anybody. So probably another way to do it. I don't know at this point, so I have to look into the manual and learn more about this game. But definitely interesting. It's got a lot of lore. It's got a lot of world building. Got a lot of various like technobabble and speak and stuff. So it's got a lot of very like novel, like, you know, world building, which is interesting. But they're definitely passionate about it. But yeah, there's definitely some odd quirks about this game, especially like the collision. Like I couldn't believe that I was like walking on the walls and stuff. It was not intentional. I wonder if it's just the port. I mean, this is the original game, just in DOSBox, so I don't think it's been ported as something else, as far as I know. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Very interesting. I kind of enjoyed it, and the voice acting was like, you know, AAA quality. Yeah, this has been a great. Yeah, exactly, Jason. This is like kind of like a tabletop game that was kind of clumsily put into a DOS game. I think it's a tabletop game with like a really great campaign. It would have been awesome, and it could be an awesome video game. But it's just one of those really tough to get into runway games where you're not, you're not going to learn it in an hour. So, yeah, I'm not sure what this was, but I hope you enjoyed the ride. Like I said, this was completely blind. I knew nothing about the game, so I think I did okay considering, but still. I wanted to convert Dragon Elvis into a cyborg. That would have been pretty fun, but sadly, alas, that's not going to happen. But yeah, thanks so much for watching the stream. Thanks so much for the donations, and yeah, talk to you guys next week probably. See you later, guys. Take care.